Hello there again. So I believe there's a deep misconception about what spirituality is, and there's a big confusion. People think it's this great mystical thing that happens to oneself, but no, not at all. You see, the way I see it is, it's just the understanding or the awakening to the self as being the player of the game, and the ego is the programming. The programming, the social construct that was bestowed to you upon your upbringing. Some examples include your education system, your parents and family, and your social structure, the movies that you watch, and the TV shows. Now some practical examples. You see, before I left for Central America, a lot of people thought it was dangerous. Probably because of news and some specific movies that show it as such. But from what I've figured out from actually experiencing it is that, well, here in Honduras, they're some of the nicest people that I found. Also, people have a misconstrue of what war is, right? Me, as a veteran, have experienced a different type of war, what most people think when I tell them things. You know, they get their ideas from movies, not from actual experience. And so you have to come to understand that a lot of the ways that we come to understand our reality and perceive our reality is through what we're told, the stories that we're told. The education, the movies are the biggest of ones, and especially news, right? You get certain news stories in which they're mostly doom and gloom, but in your personal experience, you may not experience any of these things. So, as a personal reflection, you can actually look at yourself and question, who am I? What are these two voices inside my head? How is it that I can argue with myself? That doesn't make any sense. You see, there's one, that's your programming, your habitual patterns, and two, the one that can override the soul spirit self. Or your authentic self, your higher self, whatever you want to term it as, but they're all the same thing. The whole spiritual practice is undoing these programmings that limit you from being you. That's all it is. Really rather simple.